Fiona, one of the things we do see a lot, and a lot of parents are asking, is how do I stop myself from becoming stressed when I know that my child is anxious? Because as we've talked before, when we're stressed as an adult, our children pick up on that, and it sort of escalates the stress or anxiety levels. How do we stop ourselves becoming really, really anxious and stressed about their anxiety?
So, yeah, and that's that infectiousness, and it goes both ways too,
Absolutely.
doesn't it? I think we really need to make sure we're doing some of those self-care things for ourselves, that we getting support when we need it, that we can check out with people we trust as to whether this is something that's sort of normal that I can just sort of ride through, or whether this is something that maybe I need more support with.
Right.
And finding, practicing some of the things we want to practice, help our kids practice around regulating ourselves, being able to stop and step back and take a breath and build our, that sense of coping.
So kind of finding ways to ride that wave that you talked about before.
Yeah.
And that might include breathing techniques.
It might, making sure that we do some of those really basic things, and that's what we'll do with our kids too, that we make sure that we're getting good food and fluids, that we're not, and we can see that particularly with kids, that they'll get more anxious when they're hungry, as you think about infants.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do we do with the infants? They need rest, they need some quiet space, or they need a gentle hugging, holding, or they need, they're too hot or they're too cold. So using all those tired, and using all the sensory things that are calming and comforting as well. Yeah.
And you're going to talk some more about those things later, aren't we? So,
and being kind to ourselves, that it makes sense. Do the thinking. As adults, we can possibly step back and think about, what is it that might have kind of set this for me? What has stressed me a little bit? And then also doing the thinking for our kids, so that we've got a sense of that.
And sometimes thinking about when I was feeling like this the last time, what did I do to get through it? Definitely. And kind of in a way normalising it again.
And reminding ourselves that we did get through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.